check this out. We have bare, and for a little while now we've been able to do bare scripting, which is by creating our little scripts here and then running them. So, of course you can do one-offs like bare random string, right, and get a random string back. You can increase that, of course. You can do more interesting things like email to people, so you can put in the to in the subject and the body, and then it will email that out, assuming you have your postmark set up in your bare RC. You can do things like chat with OpenAI, right? You can run an inline chat. You can do voice creation. You can do audio transcription. And you can get the weather, download YouTube videos, thumbnails, crop images. There's a bunch of features here, and they're going to keep on growing. Stripe is coming in soon, which will allow us to do things like create products, invoices, customers, subscriptions, and so on. And so we've always been able to run these things kind of inline. And for a while, we've had the ability to craft these bare scripts. And let me show you what a bare script kind of looks like. So I'm going to create a little script file in here. Let's call it email.bare, right? And with this, we're going to say, all right, email, right? Because we're not in the general environment, we're inside of the bare environment now, so we don't have to say bare anymore. We can just say email. So email to, and I'll just, put in my hard-coded email address, right? I'll put in my hard-coded subject line, subject, right? Hello there, right? And I'll make the body, something about your name, like your name means, I think it's a gift of God, perhaps, or gift from God. So Matthew is getting this email. Subject is going to say, hello there, Matthew, right? Exclamation point. So that'll send out an email, right? That's useful, right? But what would be more useful is if we could do this for many different emails. So we can do that now, right? So let me go ahead and actually just run that script just to show you how this works. So we need to run it through the interpreter. So interpret, and we're going to interpret email, right? Because that's the name of our bare script. So bare, interpret, email. And we're going to go, and then that's going to run off and send that via postmark. So let's wait on that to come through. I guess my internet was kind of slow there. So that's taken care of. Now, I can check my email here, and here it is. Hello there, Matthew. Your name means gift of God, right? So what if we had a document with multiple emails? So here we've got another email, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and run this over the email records. So let's go ahead and run that. Now, this is not ideal, right? Because these values are not dynamic. They're hard-coded, right? So I've got now 2 email addresses here in my inbox. One of them is addressed to info@grove.os, and the other one's addressed to Matthew, right? But it's saying, oh, hi, Matthew, to both of them, even though one's name is Charlie. So how we can fix that is automatically when we're looping over these CSVs, what's happening under the hood is it's calling, bare interpret email, right? It's calling that within each record. But it's also passing along positional arguments. It's passing along this. It's saying email Matthew at Grove.os, and it's doing it positionally. And the description is in there too, right? So it's passing in the description, as it's written there. And it's doing that for each line. So if we know that inside of this script that we're running it, and we have these positional arguments now within our environment, we can say something like this. We can say, let's see, name, email, and then we don't really need description. We can say name is here, so we can say number 1, right? We can say email here. Whoops. Number 2, right? So that's the second column. So email to second column in CSV file, subject hello there, first column, right? Your name means gift of God. This is an issue, right? Because how are we going to, perhaps that's in the description, right? Maybe we have that in the description. So we'll say, your name is based on Charles, right? And your name means gift of God, right? So, if I run this now, right, this is just a bash script, and so we can still do the positional arguments just like a normal bash script. So now we're going to loop email script over the email CSV, and there we go. We've got 2 nice emails, and they've come in. Here they come. Hello there, Charlie. Hello there, Matthew. Great. So, wonderful. But they both say gift of God still, because we didn't actually fill in the the third. Yeah. So, but what if we wanted to tie in some AI into this? Let's do that. Let's say email body, and we're actually going to let the AI kind of craft an email body dynamically for each of these records. Let's do this. Let's go in here and let's say OpenAI chat. Hey there, can you write an email to 1, right? That's the name. And tell them about the origin of their name. Salutations from Grove OS, right? Our company. And that should do it. Let's run a test. And and if we want to get really fancy here, we can also say while we're at it, we're declaring email body. We might as well declare name. Right? Name is number 1. Email is number 2. Right? And now we can instead of saying number 1, we can say name. Instead of saying number 2, we can say email. And number 3 is going to be email body. Right? And there we go. So now this is starting to look pretty interesting. Now we can say, for each record, we're going to go in, get the OpenAI chat to essentially write an email with the description of this person's name. So let's run it. That's all there is to it. I hesitated because I was like, there's got to be more to this. But it's not. It's really simple. So let's wait on this email to come in. Here we go. Cool. So, hello there, Charlie. The origin of your name. Dear Charlie, greetings from Grove OS. I wanted to share with you the origin of your name. Charlie is a diminutive of the name Charles, which has Germanic origins and means free man or strong. Cool. That's great. The still got some formatting issues, like at the very end it says your name, Grove OS. So we'd have to, write a better prompt up here to get a nice subject or nice content. But then also, I've got the other email here. It's done it dynamically, right, for each record. So that is really, really, really cool. I hope this email finds you well. The name Matthew has origins in Hebrew, means gift of God. Warm regards, Grove OS. Right. So that one worked. So great. We can do this now, and this is a really powerful feature, I think. So again, how it works is we've got a CSV, and each of these values we can fill into a script as positional arguments, right? So we have 1, 2, and 3. This is really, it opens up a lot of doors, and let me know if you have any interesting ways that you can think of using this. Because I know there are ways that this can be utilized that I'm not thinking of. We've got a lot of other functionality out here, like downloading YouTube videos and downloading images, and Stripe is coming soon, so that'll be a really interesting addition here. So yeah, let me know what you're doing, and I'll be working on Stripe in the meantime, and hope you have a good day.